Okay, today's project is I'm going to stew these 2 parts of a rotisserie chicken. I had 2 rotisserie chickens that we ate off of, and we had 2 left. I'm going to stew them down, and I'm going to make chicken and dumplings out of them. So y'all come along, and I'll show you how I do it, and we'll have fun making these chicken and dumplings. They'll be yummy, yummy, yummy to my tummy, tummy, tummy. This is my chicken. It's already been simmered. It's setting and cooling down. I'll pick it off the bone, take the excess fat off because I don't like a lot of fat in mine. I'll add it last once I make the dumplings. I'll bring y'all back when I make the dumplings. Okay. In this pot, I simmered my chicken, and it's coming off the bone. I'm letting it cool down. I have 2 ribs of celery and 3 carrots that I cut up. I'm going to let them simmer until they get soft to give it more flavor. I'm probably going to put a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder. Okay, back, friends. I'm fixing to make my dumplings. It's not real hard. I'm doing this. One reason I'm doing this is because one of my little girl neighbors, she wants dumplings. And I had this chicken, like I told y'all, that was left over. It was 2 rotisserie chickens. I have cooked them. Picked all the meat off them. Look how much meat was left. Can't throw that away. And this is self-rising flour. I got my self-rising flour in the bowl. I'm going to put a little bit of Crisco in there, like I was going to be making biscuits or something. Whoop, dropped that, didn't I? My table is clean. I'm going to roll these dumplings out. Not too much shortening in there. I've got my blending fork. I'm going to blend my shortening into my flour. Just make it go a lot faster. Now, if I was going to make biscuits, I'd use buttermilk. But because these are going to be dumplings, I'm going to use sweet milk or regular old milk. I don't buy skim milk. Hey, dumplings going to be fattening anyway. You might as well use regular old milk, right? I'm mixing this up. I'm going to bring y'all closer so you can see, okay? You don't see me, you won't see me do this, right? Okay, let me see if I can get this better. Bring me over. Okay. I'm mixing all my shortening in here. I'm going, I think I probably got like 2 cups of flour in here. Maybe 2.5, I don't know. And I'm going to pour my sweet milk in there. I've got it kind of blended together. I'm going to pour my sweet milk in. Got in this little container because Howard got it with some donuts or something. It was like a donut and milk together, and so we took the little container, and I'm going to use it up because we just got this milk and it says used by 8/16. Well, today is the 13th, so we need to use it. Which I don't go by that anyway, but I got children that do, though. Mom, that's old. It's sell by, it ain't used by. It's hot as, I was going to say hot as crap here, but anyway, it's hot here. Very hot. Got up this morning and it was in the upper 80s already. Early this morning. And the humidity is just so stinking high. I mean, takes your breath. I'm ready to just, I don't want winter. I don't like winter that much. But I'm ready for fall. I am so ready. We've had company this weekend. Our good friends, Joe and Rita came. We fried okra yesterday. We fried mushrooms. We had country fried steak and gravy and potatoes and carrots. It was good. And I gained 3 pounds, so I gotta be good the rest of the week. I'm not gonna eat much of these dumplings, I can tell you that. Okay. Yeah, I don't want these to be real soft. I want it to be kind of thick because I don't want them to come apart when I cook them. I was going to put chicken bouillon in my broth. You know, rotisserie chickens have quite a bit of salt in them anyway. So I'm not going to add any more until these dumplings get kind of cooked and taste it, because you can add more salt, but you can't take it away. My broth is over there. It's looking really good. And I'm mixing this up. Sorry, this is taking so long. Okay, now I'm going to get my sifter and put some flour on my work surface. And I'm going to get my dumplings and put them out here. I might as well just go ahead and get them off. And I'm gonna knead it a little bit. I'm gonna flour it and knead it. And I'll put them on a pan. I like dumplings in the wintertime more than summer, but I needed to get this chicken taken care of out of the refrigerator. So I thought this would be a good time to make the little girl some dumplings. My hands are good and clean. I'm gonna put some more flours on my dough, and I'm gonna knead it until it gets a little bit stiff. This is not hard to do. Anybody can do it. You can make drop dumplings, but I don't like drop dumplings. I think they're doughy. I like mine to be rolled. Lots of people like them dropped, but not me. Okay, I'm going. You want it kind of stiff, like I say. You don't want it too soft, because you want them to hold their shape and cook with this self-rising flour. I didn't put very much Crisco in there. A couple of tablespoons probably. I'm getting a little flour off my pan over here. I got my pan kind of floured. I'm gonna put my dumplings. You want it a little bit stiff now. See, like I told you, just fold it over and fold it over. Work some of that flour in there. You don't want it sticky. Kind of stiff. Let me roll this some and see if that's right. Yeah, I'm going to get this is my marble rolling pin, because I don't have to press so hard on it. I'm gonna roll this out and I'm gonna pull it out and see if it's ready. Pull it up and see if they'll stay together. I'm kind of thin, not too thin, but thin enough. See some pepper in there. Put a little more flour on there. Getting real close. Let me get a little bit more flour. Here's your sifter. It's not like a big glob of flour. Okay, now that is really and truly looking good. Okay. See, it's not sticking to my hands, not sticking to the table. That's good. Thing worth making homemade is usually better. I'll roll these out again. We'll do a check. See, it's not sticking to the rolling pin. I'm gonna roll it this way and roll it that way. Did y'all's mama make homemade dumplings? If they did, shoot me a message and let me know how they made them. I'm always willing to learn something different. These are not real thick. You're not making biscuits, you're making dumplings. And that part right there is just a tiny bit sticky. Lightly floured. This flour will make the broth thick and make the gravy. So it don't hurt to put a little flour on it. Okay. Got them rolled. That chicken smells so good. That broth was smelling good over there. I put them carrots and some celery. All right. Can y'all see that? All right, I'm on now this is crazy, I know, and I can cut it out with a knife. I can cut it out with a pizza cutter. But what I'm going to use is, I got this spatula, and actually it's for cakes, to serve cake and pies. But I'm gonna cut them out with it so I can rake it up. You don't want them too wide. And you don't want to cut, I got a piece of plastic I keep on this table so I won't mess my table up. If y'all ever wondered, we got to seal it a little bit better than it came. So, and actually I kind of like it because I can clean it easy. And this way. See these dumplings? So I can put my dumplings on it. I'm gonna rake my dumplings up with this little spatula. If I can get them to cut all the way apart. And break them apart and throw them on that sheet pan. You don't want them stuck together. And when I put them in there, I'll put them in one at a time. I want some dumplings. Well, she's getting her some today. They're the sweetest little girls. I got all of them cut up. Look at that. That's a lot of dumplings, right? I'm gonna shake them in that flour because I want them to have plenty of flour on them because that's what's gonna make it good. I'm gonna clean up my mess. I'll bring y'all back when I drop the dumplings. Okay, it's about time to be dropping them dumplings. I'm letting my broth come to a pretty good boil. It's just started really boiling. Get my dumplings. I'm gonna get a big spoon. Got my dumplings right there, a big spoon. Now, I'm going to drop these dumplings in here, but I'm not going to stir them because you don't want them to come apart. Okay, I'm dropping them. I'm going to try to drop them one at a time. And let it just work its magic. The dumplings, when they start cooking, they'll float to the top. You're going to be surprised how thick this broth gets too. Pressing so they can cook. Could have probably rolled these just a bit smaller. I don't add the chicken until last. When all the dumplings get good and done. Got quite a few dumplings left to go. See, I'm going to make a hole and drop some more. They're sticking together good. That's what they're supposed to do. Like I say, you don't want to stir them. You don't want to break them apart. Let the heat and the broth do its stuff. Believe it or not, this broth will thicken. I'll add some pepper toward the end. Once it cooks some, I'll taste it for salt. Sometimes, I'll pull this out. You can add cream of mushroom or you can add cream of celery soup to it. As fluffy as they are right now, which they'll be fine. You want to cook them all the way through when I'm done. And then you add your chicken, which your chicken is already cooked. Everything is cooked. Setting the dumplings cooked. Put my pan in the sink so I can wash it. Big mess. It's just a mess in here right now. I'm gonna put the camera down so y'all can see a little bit better. Now, what do you think? Think them look good? Fluffy dumplings. I'm gonna let them cook. They're not, see that it's not quite thick enough yet. You want that to get creamy. And it will. But you don't want them to cook so fast that they all of them come apart and they get nasty. Okay, I'm back. Now my dumplings are cooking down. See how thick that broth is getting? Let me show y'all. I'm gonna do it with my left hand. See that? That's the way they're supposed to look. And it'll still get a little bit thicker. I poured my chicken in there. I'm gonna let it cook a little bit longer with the chicken. See, they started out real puffy, but now they're more like we like them. I gotta put me some black pepper in there. I'm not even gonna break that chicken up. Let it cook a few more minutes. Let the chicken in there because the chicken had cooled down. Let it all integrate. Then, let me put some black pepper in it. See that? Yummy, yummy. That looks good, doesn't it? Okay. The best is now. This is the dumplings and the chicken. It's hot too. Let me turn y'all up so you can see a little bit better. This is the dumplings. They are very hot. They're good. Very good. I think they're done too. Don't want to burn them. Okay. Yummy. Gotta have another one. They're good. Hey! Put them in the egg carton. I gotta show y'all my eggs before I sign off. I'm so proud. Look how dark. Look at that egg. And they just started laying. I mean, just started. Try. See how you like it. Get in front of the camera so they can see you. He's been out mowing the grass. He's tired. Tastes like Granny's? It won't taste like Granny's. She made the best in the world. He acts like he's liking it.
It's hot. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, they are hot. Pretty good for an old leftover rotisserie chicken, huh?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
So you can buy you a chicken, use part of it, put it in some water and boil it, pick it off the bone, and make you some homemade dumplings.
That's good. Good. Okay.
Oh, okay. Now, our chickens just started laying. I'm so proud of them. What, we're getting 2 a day out of how many chickens? We got 5 chickens, and I'm not sure if they're all laying yet. But whoever is laying these, that is a beautiful egg. I cracked some this morning. We ate them, and the shell is so thick. And they're clean. Look how clean those eggs are. And I got this little basket off of Amazon. Isn't that cool? So I'll set them in the middle of the table, and we'll use them every day. As long as you don't wash them, and they got the bloom on them, they'll last a long time at room temperature. Now, what I did, and what I'm gonna do, one of them is a little bit dirty. I took them all, and I wrote like a number 8 for August, 8th month. So I knew they had them then, and I used those first. Actually, I washed the dirty ones and used those first. But so far, they look really good. I hadn't really had to wash them. They've been pretty clean. And hopefully we'll have us a bunch of chicken and eggs. And if it ever cools off outside, I freeze dry my eggs to save them. So, thank you, chickens. Thank you, hens. And thank y'all for watching me. And do me a favor. How about going on YouTube and look up my channel, MELITA'S HOMEMADE, and like and subscribe and share. That would do me a lot of good. And I appreciate it. And I love y'all. God bless and goodbye.